For more on the situation tonight, we're turning to Tina Bojanowski. She's a special education teacher and candidate for Kentucky State Representative. Tina, great to have you with us tonight. I'm curious, it's not like Kentucky doesn't have some kind of political pull. I do believe that the Senate Majority Leader comes from Kentucky. What has Mitch McConnell's response been to all of this? Because it is very impactful in Kentucky. What's happening there?
Well, I haven't heard McConnell say anything about the education impact, so we're not real happy with McConnell in Kentucky these days.
How did it get this bad, and how long has it been this bad?
I think it's within the last 20 years that they started pulling money out of the pensions. So, well, we as teachers, every paycheck we put in all of the money that we're required to put in. Some of the different legislative decisions were that they took money out of our pension funds. And so year after year, I think it's just gotten worse and worse.
I think the word there is raided. They have raided.
Yeah, I agree.
They've raided the teacher pension fund in Kentucky?
Yes. That's exactly how we feel as educators.
Where's the money gone?
To be quite honest, I have no idea.
Is what's happening in Kentucky a residual of a few years ago in Wisconsin, recently in West Virginia and Arizona? What's happening here?
Well, I mean, what I honestly think is happening is that it's a national push to privatize education. What we feel like is happening here is a direct attack on public education as an institution. And we as teachers are really ready to step up and speak up for our profession, for our students, and for our careers.
Do you think that you have fellow Kentuckians on your side, majority speaking?
Well, we definitely turned out today in Frankfort, at least maybe about 10,000 people. So as far as, even in the rural counties, we have quite a few rural counties in Kentucky. The school is like the foundation of the county. So when you mess with educators, you really kind of piss off a lot of people across the state.
I would say so, and I would think raiding someone's pension fund would certainly reach that level as well. What does a win look like here?
Well, right now a win looks like what's truly going to be a win is if we flip the House and get a little more control back in the legislature. A win would be that they maintain funding for public education. A win would be that we do not fund charter schools or scholarship tax credits. A win will be that we keep a profession that students like my daughter, who's thinking about being a teacher, want to go into. So we're gravely concerned about our profession and it being a viable way for our children of our state to be educated. Just the importance of public education.
Has there been a disproportionate amount of money going to charter schools, in your opinion? Break that down for us.
Well, in Kentucky, last session, charter schools were first approved. So we don't have charters yet in Kentucky. The question today on the budget that was proposed, and it's going through as we speak in the session, is are they going to fund charter schools? Because funding charter schools will take money away from our traditional public schools, and it will be detrimental, especially to our most at-risk students.
You had a very progressive governor down there at one time who was, well, he got a lot of accolades from President Obama for implementing Obamacare. What happened to the teachers? Were they just kind of left behind?
Well, the teachers have been pretty much left behind for quite a few years. Obama, and then our Medicaid, our current governor has actually pulled the Medicaid expansion. So the good things that were happening in Kentucky, we now have a supermajority with Republicans holding the House, the Senate, and the governor seat. And it's an attack on what we really feel is an attack on our democracy.
Okay. Tina Bojanowski, appreciate your time tonight. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thanks so much.